Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Dojo Plants, and today we are doing some spreads for some of my patrons over on my top tier on Patreon. Today I have spreads for Katrina, Dois, and Adita, so let's go ahead and dive right on in. Alright, the first spread that I will be doing today will be for Katrina, and she asked for a currently page with stickers for MS for the month of March. So I went on Etsy and I found some stickers for MS awareness and then put them in Cricut and kind of just picked and chose what I should use. I printed it out on both clear and paper because I don't know which one I'm going to need. But we're going to do an all orange theme, and she just said she wants lots of stickers, positivity, all of that fabulous stuff. So that's what we're going to put in here today. I'm just going to go in and I'm going to cover up some of the random things that are in here because I don't want them. I do not want them. Okay, I think I'm going to use paper for some of it. I'll probably switch back and forth, honestly, because I just don't know. I don't know. But I sized this specifically to fit over here, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and put this one over here, and I feel like the white will just look better because then we won't see all the dots underneath it. So we're going to stick those, and then I have some quotes. I loved this one, so I made this one a little bit bigger. And I size this to fit down here. Okie dokie. And yeah, we just have all the stickers. So we're going to stick these in here and add in all of our quotes. I do want to add, I feel like I should add a March sticker. So I'm going to grab Rainbow Date It. I don't know what font I want. I might just pick a random one. Trying to decide. Let's use this one. I'm going to grab the orange one. That way we can just keep it all orange. But we have lots of quotes to put in here. So I'm just going to start laying them all down. My Cricut always wants to cut further through the paper than I want it to, and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are we doing that? Okay, so I think I want to add in some boxes, because if it's a currently section, just grabbing, this is orange boxes and more in the classic size, so I'm just going to start grabbing some boxes here. We'll just do a couple and then I'll get some words to put with it. I want to be able to fit a quote or one of the stickers that I have over there. So we're going to stick this in here. Alright, and I'm grabbing Functional Essentials from Amber Plans Her Day because this book has some currently words in it. So we're going to add some of these in here. I feel like feeling is a good one. Feeling. Feel watching. Ooh. We are just not doing a good job without some help today. Alright, so we have loving. I'm going to put this one at the bottom. And then let's do planning. Okay. so far, so good. Okay, and then I loved this one. I thought that one was really fun. So many. Let's add this in here. All the quotes. It was super easy, and I found if I find, I'll try to remember to link this shop down below, because they had for like all the things for awareness months. So they had for like all the diseases, everything. So I will link it down below because there are so many, and I was like, wow, I love that there's shops like making these stickers. And I was even more excited that they were printables, because then it made making this page for Katrina super easy, because I was able to find some stickers for it, which was perfect. Okay. I also really like this one. So we'll throw this in here. Oh, if I could find a good spot for it. I just don't want to cover things up. I just want to scoot it just a little bit. We're filling the page with stickers. Trying to like fill in all my spaces. Printed out a couple of these lightning bolt pieces because I feel like they're like the only ones that were on there that were like decorative. Not feeling that. I didn't fit my crush sticker on here. Well, now there's not really anywhere to put it. That's okay. I'm going to send these, Katrina, I'll send these with your spread, and then that way you can use the crush stickers, because I feel like that's such a fun sticker. But I feel like we could add still more stickers somehow. I'm actually going to go to the bullet points. I really wish I knew where my tweezers were. But as usual, I still don't know where they are. They're just lost in the abyss. I will find them eventually. I'm going to use these little bullets, though, as confetti, because I feel like I could fill this in even more. And I'll use like the different shades of orange too. So let's focus on this shade, and then we'll do some of the slightly darker. This would be an instance where having tweezers would super come in handy. That's okay. We're making it work. Okay, I'm going to go to a slightly darker orange. I can just add those in here to create that confetti look. I almost said funfetti, which is not wrong. It's like my favorite kind of cake. I'm a child. Breaks my heart when my daughter's like, I just want a chocolate cake. And I'm like, I don't like chocolate, so that's not what you're gonna be getting for your birthday. Not a fan. I'm like, what about funfetti? I'm like, it has sprinkles in it. She's not a fan. Not a fan. Not convinced she's my child sometimes. Okay, there we go. So now we kind of have a confetti vibe to it, which I feel like really fills in the page a lot more. There we go. A currently page for Katrina. Katrina, I so hope that you love your spread. Let's go ahead and move into our next one. Alrighty, the next spread we have is for Dois, and she asked for a spread for the end of this month from the 26th to March 3rd, and she wanted me to do a spread to honor her mom, whose birthday was on the 27th, and then she gave me like a gardening, plants, music theme with like a German Shepherd. So I was like, I feel like I could find all those things. I couldn't find all of them in Happy Planner books, but I did pull out like the gardening books and the plant books because I figured those ones would be good to use. I found this super cute printable of some like German Shepherd dogs, and they're like teeny tiny, so I figured we could kind of just incorporate them randomly. But that is the Etsy that I found them from. And then I had this that I got a long time ago. This is, I printed it on sticker sheet, but I was like, how cool would it be to like do some of the boxes in like music note to kind of get that like music vibe. So I'm whipping out a super old tool that I have not used in a hot minute. This is a box punch, and it actually punches out. It's great for like cardstock too, to like punch out in like the size of the box. I haven't used mine in forever, but I print it out on sticker paper, so that way all I have to do is peel off the back and stick it. So we'll see if this works the way my brain thinks it'll work. So yeah, so we shall see. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this down because that punch isn't going to work with all of these like offsets that I had on the thing. But all I did was go to Google, find some like music note background things, and then printed it out on sticker paper. Super easy. I don't even think they sell this tool anymore, but I thought about having my Cricut just cut it out for me, but then I was too lazy to do measurements and all that stuff. So and then I remembered this tool, but all you do is you slide it in, and then you punch, and then you open it, and then it gives you your little box. These are definitely sized for like the old version of how the planners used to be, but I think we'll still be able to make it work. So I'm just going to cut out a couple pieces, and then maybe I'll save this for something. I'm sure I'll use them, and then all I have to do is peel off the back. So we have a couple pieces of some music notes that we can incorporate. I feel like this gardening book, I mean, there's a lot of gardening books. There are a ton, and I really could have pulled out, which I might actually go and grab more of them now that I'm thinking of it. And then she also said red florals, which I was like, I could do red florals too, because I kind of just like that goes in like the gardening aspect. So I think we can kind of mesh every idea that she kind of had all into one. I feel like these look more like the garden-y kind of vibe florals. But we're going to see if we can mash all of these things together in one spread. We'll see if we can make this happen. I guess I should have looked. I don't think there was a corner piece. There's like a teeny tiny one. I'm thinking if I put this here, it's going to kind of layer on some other things. So I'm just trying to see where I want to put things. I chose colors that were in some of the plants that I was looking at for the dating part, so that's why I just did that off camera, because dating takes a hot minute. Okay, so just peeling off the back. It's on sticker paper, so literally all I have to do is lay this down. So let's stick one in here. Keep peeling off the back. That's the only thing about using like these full sheets, is it doesn't have like a whatchamacallit to easily peel them off. But we could definitely make it work. Stick one over there. Yeah, I'm glad I remembered that I had that tool. I haven't, it's been like in a drawer for years. Like locked away, never to be seen again. So I'm really glad that I remembered that I even had it in the first place, because it just like makes life so much easier. So let's go ahead and put in some of these pretty red florals. Put in a few here. Like I said, I did have like a slight kind of corner piece we could use. Again, just trying to get all those colors in here so it kind of makes a little bit more sense. Okay, now I'm going to go to the gardening book, because there's other flowers that we could pull in Again, to just really give it that like garden vibe. And then because these like little German Shepherd stickers are so teeny tiny, I thought it would be really fun to just like add them. So like they're all just in like little spots. Add all like cute little puppies. They're kind of like, I was gonna say, is it Find Waldo? Is that what it is? I just like completely blanked out, but kind of like that. We'll hide all like the little puppies in here. So that way they're in here, but they'll kind of be hidden, which I think is kind of fun. Again, I'm just trying to pull in a lot of the colors that I have already on my page to kind of get a point across here. I have one of my favorite quotes, "When in doubt, add flowers." Pretty much. That's my quote, that's for sure. Definitely a quote I go by. Okay, I guess I gotta decide like what I actually want to use from these ones. Add a little quote box. Do one over here, because I don't really want to put one on the main part. I don't know why my reasoning is, but it's like I feel like that's the right vibe. Okay, these are just the Plant Mama books. There's actually 2 of them. So I'm just seeing if there's any of these that I can add in here, just to add some different colors. Different things here. I think I'll put a box there. And then we'll put like a celebrate sticker for that one. I don't know which one of these has like here's some quotes. Every time I see this one that says plants are friends, I just want to add not food, but it's like the can be food, but my brain just goes to like Disney quotes. That's all my brain does. I'm like, it's fine. That's just what my brain wants to do. So I'm just going to add a couple of these quotes in here. I like having them kind of layered on these florals. So far, I'm really liking how this is turning out. It's fun to like pull different things together to try to make something a little bit different. Okay, this one has, and it's another Plant Mama one. I think this one became in a Be Happy box, is what this one came in. Got lots of different versions of things, but I think that's what this one's from, is it from a Be Happy box. It's a little darker, it's not as bright, so I might not use the ones in this one because they're a little darker than I want them to be. But maybe we can just add some of these. I'll add some functional boxes for her. So I'm going to grab these gold ones since I have some gold in here. I'll add a couple in here because I'm going to do a bigger box for over here. So I can add a couple things for some function. There we go. Get some functional things in there. Again, I feel like the colors in this one are just a little bit more muted. I have this plant. It's like a little dangly plant that's not terrible. It's got some of those yellow vibes in it. So I'm going to do that one. Stick that in there. Have a couple more of these red flowers. Okay, and I need to add like a red box. So I'm going to do, I don't know if this has squares. So much stuff on my desk right now. I have like multiple projects just going on my desk. Okay, I'm going to grab a square. Stick it in here. And we'll also stick a few more boxes for just like some functional stuff. So I am going to grab another red, but in a smaller size. Get some functional. Pull in all the colors. I actually really like that all of these are combined. I feel like it's a fun look. I got to use a lot of stickers. Put some more in there. Okay, now I need a book that is not on my desk. This is Functional Essentials. This does have Celebrate and Birthday. So I'm going to put a birthday sticker in there. This is to celebrate her mom. So we're going to put that in there. I feel like I could use another, just like a smaller size here. A little bit more functional. Okay, but I really like how this has turned out. I combined all the things. Okay, where'd my puppies go? Because now we got to add more of these adorable puppies. I'm like, look how many it came with. I just think it's so fun. And then now we can kind of do like a Where's Waldo situation. And hide all these little German Shepherd puppies in here. I won't do the ones that are pooping because that's not cute. Especially like this staring at you. Struggling poop. I'm good. I don't really want that in the spread. So we're just going to add in all these. I'm not going to do the little blue ones because those don't match. But we could do this like little mud one. Like the puppies rolling in the mud in the garden. Again, I think I'm just like so literal sometimes. And I don't mean to be, but that's just like my brain, I think. Just think all the literal things. Bunch of the peppers. Boop. Lots of puppies in here. Because why not? Well, we put all of her themes that she had all in one, and I feel like it worked out really well. I actually really love this spread because I think it just like incorporates so many different things in it. But there we go. Delois, I so hope that you love your spread. Let's go ahead and move into our last one. All right, the last spread I have for this video is for Adita, and she asked for a goals page for the year, and she wants to be able to have 2 goals for each month, so that way she could start knocking out some of her things that she's had on her list. And then she also requested that it be like pink ombre, so just very pinky, which I was like, I can do that, because she knows I love using my pink stickers on her, because like I probably won't use them very often on myself. I found these ones, they kind of have like a watercolor vibe to them, but I feel like they have a very like what's the word I'm looking for, like they look ombre, like they have multiple colors of multiple shades of the pink in there. So I thought these ones would be good. This is from Lux Winter from Live Love Posh. So I'm actually going to put this over here. This is going to be the spine. So this is actually going to be where I'm going to punch. This is just a cardstock piece of paper that I cut down to just fit the size of a classic happy planner. So we're going to lay those gorgeous florals down. And then I printed out some goals, words. This is the I Love Glitter font. I think it's available on defont.com, I think. But I printed out a bunch because I was like, I could always use a goal sticker. So we're going to title this Goals, and then I'll use one of my dating stickers for the 2023. This font is a little of a flimsy font though, so I'm going to try really hard to make sure it doesn't like bunch up. There we go. We got it. We've got it. Okay. I do have a pink 2024. So I'm going to stick that right in there. Okay, so that kind of gets us started a little bit. My goal is to be able to fit 6 months on each side, so we'll see if that works. So I'm going to get down the functional stuff first, and then we'll go back in if there's room and decorate. But we'll be able to do the front side and the back side. So for this, I'm going to use Series 3 because this has, I think this is a good size to write some things in, and it already has the 2 shades of pink. So I was just like, perfect. And then my Rainbow Date It has another shade of pink that will bring like a 3rd shade. So I thought that would be fun. So I'm actually going to go the lightest to the darkest, because then the month one looks a little bit like of a different shade of pink. So in my head this is going to work. I got to figure out if I can do 2 rows of 3 of both these. So maybe I should start from the bottom. Like if I start at the top, I might not have enough room. I think if I start down here at the bottom though, and I add in my boxes as straight as I can. Oh my goodness, I literally keep putting it down and then lifting it. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're getting them down. So now I'm just going to kind of follow that pattern all the way. So again, and I'm not punching over here, so I can scoot things over a little bit. Maybe I should do the end first before I get too carried away, because there's plenty of room in the middle. Just gotta like figure out the best way to lay it out. It's always fun when you're going in on a blank page, because you can literally do whatever you want. But I'm just like, how do people, I feel like I see that a lot with lettering too, when they letter like these beautiful big things, and I'm like, how did they just know that they would have room to fit all of that on there? It literally just blows my mind. It's like some kind of science trying to figure it out with stickers too. Okay, and then we'll skip a little space, because I want to be able to add in like some quotes and stuff here too, so we'll skip a little bit of space there. And then again, I'm going to go in and do the same exact thing. Get in these boxes of this color. And then we'll put the lighter color on top. There we go. Now I'm going to go in with my Date It book, and I can now put the months on all these. Again, this is like bringing in a whole nother shade of pink, which I think is really fun. So we're going to do January, February, March, April, May, and then June, and then on the back we'll do July through December. Okay, so we have that. So let me basically repeat all of that over on the back side. Again, I have zero room on my desk right now. So I'm going to flip this over, maybe, and we'll come back to that side. But I have some more florals, and we now know I don't need all of that space. So I feel like a little bit better about putting in some more of these florals because I feel like I had plenty of space. I just want to have room to put some like quotes, some encouraging, like get it done kind of quotes. There's just some smaller versions of these. I'm just going to add a couple of these pieces that kind of have the corner or flat edge vibe to them. Just going to add a couple of those in there. And then we'll do the exact same thing. Go in, do these up a little bit because I had so much room. Just like that. And add in my second box. There we go. And then do the same thing at the top. Might as well rip this page out since we used all of it. Adita is the only reason why my pink stickers get used as much as they do. Not a bad thing at all. Like, otherwise I probably wouldn't use them that often. Okay, so we have that. Grabbing my Date It book again. So we ended on June, so now we have to do July, oh, maybe, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Boom. Okay, so we have the main part of this done. Now we can kind of just go in, fill in with some decorations. I have smaller pieces of these florals, which are good for filling in some space. I also pulled out a goals book. I don't think, it doesn't have a ton of quotes in it, which is kind of a bummer. Because I'm like, it's a goals book and it really doesn't have that much. But we'll see if I can find a few things to pull out from it here and there. But I'm just going to go in with some of these decorations. Just make it a little prettier. Okay, so I pulled out this book. It's an older book, but I thought it would have, I thought this one was one that had a lot of quotes. This one does not, which I was just like, seriously? This one has a little bit of pink in it, but not nearly as much as I was hoping for. So I might try to see. I feel like there's another goals book. So I think I'm going to go see if I can find that one. I know there was one sticker in here that I wanted to use. I just have to find it. Just gotta find it. Oop, pulled out a page. Of course, I think it was at like the very back, but yeah, I was gonna take this Go For It, but I'm gonna take off the weird like little arrow things. Didn't want that. The little Go For It quote. All right, let me go see if I have another. I'm sure there is. There's lots of books with goals stickers in it. Okay, so this book wasn't sold separately. This book was in a Be Happy box. I think it came with a few other stickers, but I pulled this one because it does have quite a few pink stickers in it. And I feel like it's a good shade of pink to incorporate in here. So I'm just going to go through and start pulling some of the pink stickers out of this one. Because this one actually has a bit. Could I fit that quote? I feel like I could fit this if I trim it. Like, I'm going to cut off the little quotation marks. Cut them as straight as I can. Sorry, I'm like not even in frame. Just completely out of frame. Just trying to find a good spot for this. Do some layering with our pink. Sorry, again, not in frame. So sorry. Doing so good. Okay, I know there was a lot. Yes, there's a Stay Positive. There's Goal Getter, Dream Big, Work Hard. We have all of these great like little quote pieces that I can throw in here. And again, I feel like the shade of pink works pretty well with the rest of it. Okay, I'm going to go in with some more of the florals. To fill in some space here. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I have my page. The page is down further than I normally have my papers, so I think I just have my camera in a weirder spot than I normally do. It's like throwing me off of where I need to have my paper. So sorry. I won't move it. It'll stay right there. I really do like this though. I like when I have things that are just one color, because I do think they're a lot of fun to do. Because then you're only looking for stickers that can go along with that color, which is always super fun. I'm just adding things in all the spots here. All the florals. I feel like I don't have a lot of like individual ones on this side. Alrighty. There we go. We have a goal sheet in pink ready to go for Adita for 2024. Space to put 2 goals for each month. There we go. Let's go ahead and punch this because this one does need to be punched. Nothing else needed to be punched, right? I don't think so. There we go. Adita, I so hope that you love your spread. Alrighty, friends, and that is it. We had 3 very, very different spreads. All of them had different agendas. We had an actual like weekly spread. We got to do a fun currently spread and then like an extra page. So this was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!